This is the first office building in Tampa in the last 5 years. So again, it's great that this is happening, and it has a lot to do with the parties that are involved, primarily MetLife and PwC. MetLife, over 10 years ago, made a commitment to this site. We spent some time and money master planning this site to create a live, work, and play environment, and we're getting there. And it's really amazing, given the economic cycle that we've gone through, to see all this happen. And it happens because of a strong partner, strong financial partner like MetLife, and again, a tenant, amazing tenant like PwC. And Met has been committed to Tampa for 50 years. They've, as some of you will remember, the green monster that used to exist that we tore down, probably where I'm standing today. Met continues to make a commitment to this city that is beyond just Metwest. They have nearly 2,000 employees, so they are a strong and loyal friend to our city. PwC, they came here about 5 or 6 years ago to occupy Metwest 2, and they occupy the entire 250,000 square feet. And apparently, they enjoyed the experience and are going to be taking 150,000 of this 250,000 square foot building. They're an incredible citizen and part of our community. They have almost 3,000 employees in the Tampa Bay area. And I know our mayor talks about this all the time, but it's about jobs and having a place for our children to come to and to be able to work. And, you know, I'm very thankful to MetLife and to PwC for their commitment to our community and making it a place for our children to have an opportunity to work. I would be remiss if I did not mention that this is a 250,000 square foot building with 150,000 being taken by PwC. Therefore, since there are some real estate brokers in the room or in the area here, that leaves 100,000 square feet available for lease for a building that, according to our Brassville and Gorey team, will be finished sometime in the fall of 2019. So if there are other interested parties, please see Angela Odell for leasing opportunities. At this time, I want to introduce Joe Killian, who's the managing partner from PwC, and he would like to say a few words. And thank you, Joe, for being here.
Yeah, exactly. All right, great. Hey, really, thank you guys for being here. On behalf of PwC, I really thank you all for showing up today for this event. The groundbreaking ceremony this morning marks an exciting chapter for PwC. We've been here for more than 50 years, and we've been proud to be part of the Tampa Bay community. This new space here for us isn't just a testament to our growth, but it's our commitment to the Tampa Bay businesses and the local community. But it's a major investment in our people as well. PwC is the largest accounting firm in the Tampa Bay area, and we're very optimistic about our long-term growth and our prospects, as we plan to add 350 jobs over the next few years while this building is being done, and as Hank said, in around November of 2019. The type of talent we're seeking in this area continues to evolve, but traditionally we've recruited a lot of people with backgrounds in finance and accounting. But today we recognize that the successful professional really needs to be highly proficient in technology and data analysis. In fact, PwC has created a digital workforce transformation ourselves, so we're involved to prepare our people for the future. We've embarked on an initiative that's going to train up all 50,000 plus of our PwC employees on cutting-edge digital technology over the next few years. So we expect the training to result in their ability to derive valuable data and insights for our clients, and it'll also focus them on work that brings satisfaction and accelerated growth for PwC. So here in Tampa Bay, We have a workforce, as Hank said, over 3,000. That's the forefront of innovation and technology. Our assurance tax and PwC business services professionals are working with robotics, process automation, machine learning, artificial intelligence, and data analytics, and more. And all those are enable PwC to deliver products and our services to our clients in new ways. With the Tampa Bay area quickly be growing as a technology and innovation hub, we believe it's a great opportunity for PwC to tap into this workforce to hire the skilled professionals we need for growth. So to close, I'd like to thank MetLife and Cushman & Wakefield for putting this event together, as well as our PwC teams and CBRE teams who have worked side by side with them. And thank you, Mayor Buckhorn, for being here as well. Thank you for your support. And finally, a big thank you to the City of Tampa. PwC is excited for an expanded presence here in the West Shore Business District, and we look forward to many years of being part of the Tampa Bay community. So thank you. Send it back to you, Hank. Thanks.
Well, as Joe said, I want to thank the mayor for being here. He is all over the place. I understand he was on the radio this morning bright and early, so he truly does get around because he loves our city. He's passionate about our city. He's passionate about making a difference every day for our city, for our community, for our citizens. Very thankful to have him as our mayor. And as he explained, there's only one more year, so he's got to get a lot done in the next year. I'm hopeful that I hope he could stay a little longer, but I don't want to go there. But we can't rewrite the rules, can we? But I've known our mayor for over 30 years. You know, back when he was the really right-hand person to our then mayor, Sandy Friedman. It's amazing to me how much of a commitment he made to our city over 30 years ago, and to wake up every day and to try to make a difference and try to make our community better, try to create jobs for our children, try to take care of every single facet of our community, and somehow please most of the people most of the time. There's very few politicians that can really say that or can accomplish that. So with no further ado, our mayor and my friend, thank you.
It is true that Hank and I have known each other for over 30 years, and I thank the Lord every day that there were no cell phone cameras. Because Hank would not be up here. I'd be fine. Not really. This is a great day. I mean, this really is a great day. I'm going to tell you a funny story, even though he's not here, so I will tell it in absentia. Before I got elected mayor, when I was running, Chuck Davis, who has worked for Met for a long, long time and was the architect of a lot of this, said to me in a fit of frustration, he said, "I will never do business in the city of Tampa again." Because at that time we had some issues with our permitting process and an attitude and just a different recognition of the importance of the business community, the importance of creating jobs. And I said to him, I said, "Chuck, look, man, just let me get there. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to get this straight." And bear in mind, we were in the midst of the worst recession since the Great Depression. Chuck moved to Atlanta, and this city began its rising from the ashes, if you will, of what had been the most devastating recession that we had ever faced. And out of that process, and for those of you in the real estate business, you understand painfully what I was talking about. Out of that process has emerged the city in America where the best and the brightest want to be. Out of that painful experience, we have become that city in America that is growing by leaps and bounds, that is in every conversation about every corporate relocation that is taking place. Out of that fire, this city has taken its place on the stage of great American cities and become that city of hope and that city of destiny and that place where talent wants to come. And companies like PwC want to grow. And companies like Metwest want to invest. And this burgeoning West Shore Business District, which is the largest business district in the state of Florida, continues to grow and become a live, work, and play environment. But I would submit to you that this is not our last chapter. This is not PwC's last chapter in Tampa. Over the next 5 years, and I'm only going to be with you for another 395 days, but over the next 5 years, and certainly over the next 10, you're not going to recognize this place. I think south of Atlanta, Tampa will be the economic engine that drives the Southeast United States. And if we do this right, those young people, Hank, your son, and many of the young millennials that I see here in this audience that were fleeing for places like Austin and Atlanta and Charlotte and Raleigh-Durham, not only are they coming back here, but they're bringing their friends. And there is a spirit about Tampa. There is a momentum about Tampa. There is a swagger about Tampa that hasn't existed in decades. Our job, irrespective of who the mayor is to keep that momentum going and to build out this West Shore district and to connect West Shore to downtown and to take advantage of that waterfront in downtown like we have never taken advantage of it before, to become that place in America where people want to come and talent wants to come and millennials want to flock. Our job, for my generation and for Hank's generation, is to leave this city in better shape than it was given to us. Thank you, Metwest. Thank you, PwC, for helping us make sure that we can say that at the end of our time. But we got a lot of work to do. So stop looking at me and let's get to work.
I'm not sure what the mayor said when he referred to us on two different generations, because I think we're kind of close to the same age, but I think he's implying I'm older. I'm only a little older, okay? At this time, thank you, Mayor, and thank you for really everything you're doing for our city and continue to do, because all of us want this place to be the greatest city in America. And those of us that have lived here a long time really believe that we are the greatest city. We live in the greatest city in America. I want to thank the development team, Kent Walling with Cushman Wakefield, Dave Armstrong. Somewhere, if Hank could see better, he would see where everybody is. I want to thank Brassville and Gorey. They're gathered right there. What an incredible team that they have, and they have promised me that they will get the building built within the budget and on time, and they said maybe even early. So I love that kind of positive attitude. Thank you, Brassville and Gorey. Also noticed that TVS firm is here also, and Stantec, and thank you guys for what you're doing for our project too. Again, thank you, MetLife, for your financial commitment, your support to our city, to Metwest, PwC for your commitment to Metwest as well as to our city and Tampa Bay area. And at this time, this sand really was from right under this road. I know it's very white and pure looking, but it is really, it's used sand is what I'm trying to say.